Hello everybody, welcome back to part 7 of Let's Play Rogue Leader. So in the last episode we beat Razor Rendezvous and I really didn't like it, but now this time we're going to be doing Vengeance on Kothlis. So let's hear the mission details.
The Star Destroyer carrying the secret data has crashed on the planet Kothlis. A team of commandos led by Crix Maydeen is preparing to enter the vessel and retrieve the data. Provide air support as the commandos attack the site.
Alright, so there you go. Let's see our available craft. Alright, so funnily enough, it looks like even though the preview showed you flying a Y-Wing, it looks like we won't have access to that, at least not immediately, so I'm assuming that halfway we're gonna switch. I actually haven't played this mission too much, so I don't remember too many of the details, but I can tell you that the few times I did play it, I actually did kind of enjoy this mission. Unlike, the last one, which, that was very obvious that I very much did not like that mission. There was no stupid frigate being all like, help us. Yeah, this one's a lot better. But anyway, I'll quiet down for the cutscene here.
The Star Destroyer is dead ahead. Rogues, this is Crix. We need air cover on our way to the Star Destroyer. Yes, sir. All right, team, let's make this quick.
Let me just move my mic. Sorry about that. Alright, so this one I'm assuming just going to be a pretty easy one. It looks like we're just going to help take out some fighters. There we go, we already got one.
Go after those ties.
So yeah, help me out with those fighters, guys. Whoa! I think one of them just crashed into the little transport there. But yeah, this one, if I remember correctly, it's not too bad. Okay, so those aren't priority targets. Are there priority targets, or am I just supposed to go for all of them? I'm just gonna go for all of them. Oh, look, ties. Actually, let me look. Oh, okay, I saw a hint of yellow, so definitely there are some targets that are more important than others. I'm just not really sure as to which ones those are, so I'm just gonna try to blow them all up. Don't see... Okay, yeah, these ones are definitely important priority targets. I don't know why the lock-on's not working. It's very strange. Like when you press B,
Awaiting orders.
yeah, it's like when you press B, it's supposed to like lock on, but right now it's just literally just blasting out a missile. And I noticed like it's like that on my other profile too, so it's not like a setting that I messed up. And remember how I said like the TIE Advance has these really overpowered homing missiles? Well, apparently those aren't working either, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to show that off if it's not working. Also, but yeah, anyway, enough about that though. I guess I'll worry about that when the time comes. I'll hopefully find a way to fix that.
According to our readings, the reactor will go critical in minutes.
Okay, so sorry, I just realized I was talking over that because my actual TV volume is pretty low, so that you guys don't hear like, hear the audio twice. I've had some unfortunate cases. Sorry. And also, not to mention, he just starts talking like kind of out of nowhere, so it's hard to really accurately predict when he's gonna talk and when he's not.
We've got to land.
Well, I mean, he's also understandable enough. Shucks. Okay, that guy was a bit harder to get. I should probably stay close to the transport. I feel like that's a bit more priority. Although none of these are technically priority targets, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about them. Alright. There we go. Blast these TIE fighters. I just love that, like, seeing these TIE fighters blow up. I don't know why it's so satisfying. You see it happen all the time in the movies, but for some reason doing it yourself in a video game is just way more awesome.
I'm on it, Rogue Leader.
Let's form up. Alright. I think they might be dead, now that I think about it. Okay, one of them might be dead. Okay, actually no, I think both of my wingmen are... Okay, yeah.
We've got a big problem. Those AT-ATs have blasted their way out of the crash. If they get to us, we're history. You'll never survive against those AT-ATs. We've got to stop them. It's gonna take speed
AT-ATs, bro.
Land by the transport to switch craft.
Apparently, it's technically the right pronunciation to say AT-ATs, but I will never want to call them AT-ATs. It's just so weird. I get kind of, how would you say, like, I don't know. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, I do not want to call them AT-ATs. Also, apparently my tow cables can. Okay, now they can attach. For a second, they actually just couldn't attach. But yeah, so these ones are a little bit. These AT-ATs are a little weird because of the fact that they're partway in the water. You can't actually start tripping them over until a certain point. You know, once they actually get high enough to trip up. Also, I think I actually very visibly scraped by one of them, but it looks like my shields are holding up okay. I might be able to go after this one. Okay, yeah, I can. But yeah, like, I think that last one I'm definitely not going to be able to get right now. Also, I messed that up pretty bad. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, this is bad because, you know, these AT-ATs are pretty big priority targets, so, you know, if you mess this up... Holy cow! How did I even... Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm not even gonna... That was just horrible. Okay, we'll get closer. There we go. I'll be extra careful, because apparently, today's just not my day, I guess. I feel like that's not what I'm supposed to be going for. We saw this cutscene, so I'll just skip it.
Meters to bring them down. Land by the transport to switch craft.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna blow that up. And now I gotta switch craft. I think in, like, in actual Star Wars lore, like... Oh, shoot, I thought I crashed. Like, I felt my controller rumble and everything. But yeah, in actual Star Wars lore, I think, like, an X-Wing would be better to take down an AT-AT than a Snowspeeder would. But I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong about that. I know actually like a bit of Star Wars lore, a pretty decent amount, but I can't say that I know everything. So, matter of fact, it's far from it. There's so much Star Wars lore that once you start learning a lot of it, you start to realize just how much of it you don't know. Like, you think there's like a tons of like ancient text in real life about like the story and history of our world and whatnot. Jeez, like there's stories in Star Wars that like go back to 100 or like not 100, like 100 million years of like history. Actually, that's probably inaccurate, but it definitely goes back like thousands of years even before the events of the movie. So yeah, it's just like crazy. Which is funny because I say that and then I realize, oh yeah, technology is pretty much the same. There's only minor improvements here and there. You know, like there's still ships that use these regular like turbo laser cannons. And yeah, okay, this one's like the one I was mentioning earlier, how you can't really take it down just yet, but yeah. Anyway. But yeah, like it's pretty much just the same kind of technology. They still have like shields and whatnot. And, you know, seeing like the performance of the way they are, like, you know, it seems almost like a old-fashioned starship should be able to be a decent match for the modern ships. I mean, heck, the Millennium Falcon, technically it's in Star Wars lore, it's actually used like many years before even the events of the Solo movie. Also, hey.
Heading out on foot. Cover us.
Okay, so I guess we just gotta cover him. I think there's gonna be some like AT-ATs or something. What is that? I don't know if I'm actually supposed to hit those, but yeah, like it's apparently around like even like 150 years before that. Also, hey, look, tiny little stormtroopers. That's actually kind of adorable. You can blow them up if you want, but that doesn't really accomplish much. I think it... Oh, what's this? A new ship, huh?
Imperial ground forces approaching.
Oh, okay, here's the Y-Wings. Nice.
Assistance.
But yeah, so... Apparently it's like already
Got those walkers.
like a couple hundred years old.
We need help against these Imperials.
Like at least like 150 years old by the time that it's used in Force Awakens. So yeah, it's like really old. Also, how many of those did I take out? Okay, not that many. I guess I did take out a couple of them. But yeah, as you can probably assume, using these proton bombs is probably the way to go with these AT-ATs or whatever they're called again. Actually, yeah, I took out quite a number of them.
We need assistance.
You just defend the area, guys. Oh, okay, we'll take those two out with one bomb. That I might be able to get all three. Okay, yeah, I did. Nice. Yeah. I could talk about Star Wars lore because it is something I really like, but
getting more unstable. We gotta hurry.
yeah, I don't think I need to dwell on it too much. Also, hold up. Okay, what am I supposed to go for right now? Oh my god, there's still more of these freaking things? Also, okay, for some reason when I have the bombing reticule on, I don't need to hold the Y button to keep the targeting computer on. But for some reason, when I'm just using like the regular targeting computer like here, I do, which is very strange. Also, when I checked my other profile, I saw that none of the other settings were really different. Despite that, the freaking, I don't have to hold the Y button still, so yeah, I don't know. Sorry, when I can't think of what to say, I tend to default to saying freaking this and that, but
If we don't move now, we don't stand a chance.
oh my god. Yeah, it kind of makes me sound kind of unintelligent, but whatever. I mean, I'm not necessarily the brightest guy out there.
We've spotted several weaknesses in the Star Destroyer's hull. A Y-Wing's bombs should be able to blow through the hull, so that my team can get inside. We've got to bomb those fracture points.
Alright, so if I remember here... Okay, so it looks like we still gotta bomb some of these guys. But what I also remember is, yeah, we're supposed to like bomb the heck out of this thing.
The reactor is almost critical.
Yeah. Reactor is almost critical, and if it goes critical, then the mission fail. Then it just blows up and everyone dies. Including our information that we want to get on,
down here.
Ooh.
Right on
Does it
target.
still recharge after 0? But yeah, including our information that we're trying to get from the thing. Also, I can see that the water apparently acts like a shield. Okay, and I also never like brought up why I never, like until then, I normally never tried to get down to 0 proton bombs. And that's because in Tatooine training, if you go to 0 proton bombs, it resets it back to proton torpedoes, and you will have to go back to the proton bomb area to get proton bombs again. So yeah, I thought like it would de-equip my proton bombs and I'd lose them like forever, but it looks like that's not the case with the Y-Wing. I guess it doesn't have any other like weapons to go to after the proton bomb, so might as well not do that. I think I blew it up. Anything here? I know I should be using my targeting computer much less.
We can't hold them all.
But yeah.
No. Abort mission. The team is dead.
What? They just kind of like blew up and they're dead. But yeah, I guess instead of thinking about Star Wars lore and whatever, I should probably focus more on the mission. Alright, so here we are. I think, well, we were at the phase after this, but I think this is good enough, right? The video shouldn't be too long, even with this part. Let's just kind of drop our payload right here. Oh my god, a ton of them just spawned.
Imperial ground forces approaching.
It's taken out a couple of them.
We copy.
Just defend. Alright. So, yeah, the, I think I can just take these guys out with bombs. And I don't think that will affect my accuracy, or like the shot accuracy, like rank or whatever, or like percentage. I think it should just be fine. Alright. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've gotten kind of used to not talking, so all of a sudden I'm running out of things to say. But yeah, so good news is that I did much better on this run in terms of like not dying to the by crashing into the AT-ATs. That was kind of annoying. So right now I do have all 3 lives, so that's always a plus. Man, these things just come out of nowhere, I swear. But yeah, I gotta be careful about these AT-DPs, I think they're called. But yeah.
We've spotted several weaknesses.
Okay, we saw that cutscene already, so I'll just skip it so we don't have to see the same thing twice. It is redundant to do that. Alright, I'll just drop like 2 bombs. 1, 2. And then the rest will go here.
Right on target. Perfect hit.
Alright, go after the AT-PTs. Okay, that's what they're called. So yeah, I can't have these guys going around running amok, because I think that's why we lost last time, is because whatchamacallit, oh yeah, see, tons of these things started spawning and I wasn't paying enough attention to them. Now I don't think I have to worry too much about these fighters anymore. Of course, it's always good to take out like 1 or 2 of them for your kill count to go up.
Check your fire.
But it's not like, you know, ideal to just keep going solely after them. And I think bombs are like the only thing that can actually.
My team's in trouble. We're getting wiped out down here.
Ooh, okay. What a.
You've got to penetrate that hull. The reactor is almost critical.
Shoot. Okay, I'm kind of confused. Like, should I keep going after these guys, or should I?
I'm on it, rogue leader.
I feel like I'm doing the wrong decisions by telling these guys to go after these walkers, but I'm not sure what else I'm doing wrong. And although I've already failed the mission twice, you know, I'm unlike Razor Rendezvous, where the same thing happened where I got 2 game overs. Also, I was just totally missing those. Freaking hit the water. That's one thing I don't like about this level, is that when they're in the water, it is impossible to hit them. It'll just act as though you're hitting the ground. But yeah, whatchamacallit. Despite this though, I'm not really like, you know, upset about this mission. I do like this mission still.
Another hit like that and we've got it. Hull penetrated.
Alright.
Did it. The hull is breached. Nice shot, rogue leader. Go after those ties.
Okay, so we did it.
Rogue leader.
I think that's it. I think we can just go after some of these guns now, but I think that did it. I think we win. We may have to hold off a bit more. Like, I think I can take out some of these guns, and that might help our kill count and also help defend some of those guys. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else to do, but I think we did what we were mostly supposed to do. I think we just gotta wait it out now and make sure that they don't, like, you know, die. Okay. Oh, you're right there. Oh.
Attack the fighters.
Attack the fighters.
Rogue leader.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll kill you. I think there's like, what, 1 gun here? Okay, we got him. Okay, I forgot about those little screams they do when they get killed. The infantry like units and stormtroopers. They're all like, ah!
We've located the data. Beginning upload now.
All right, I think we won. Pretty sure, yep.
Now I see why the Empire was so eager to prevent us from getting this data.
Okay, they just disappear, and suddenly we win. So as expected, I didn't get a medal, and I'm pretty sure it's probably, yeah, I was thinking I actually was surprised I did well on the shot accuracy. I definitely knew that targeting computer efficiency would be something that I would get dinged on a lot, because I was really reliant on it. I wouldn't say it was 0% efficient. Like, there were a couple times where I wasn't using it, but I guess I was using it still too much. But apparently everything else I was doing good. I really killed it, no pun intended, on enemies destroyed. Apparently I only needed 45, but I got 99, so that's good. Shot accuracy, I thought I was actually going to get dinged like on that, like get a red, but apparently I passed with 15% and I only needed 7, at least for a bronze medal. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe have to do this one again at some point. Maybe I'll do better. I'm pretty sure if I do this again, I'll do fine, because you know the only thing really I need to just do better is use my targeting computer slightly less. But besides that, I pretty much just got a bronze medal. Like, most of these missions that I didn't get a medal on, there's only like one thing that I just needed to do a little bit better, and that's mostly the targeting computer efficiency and the shot accuracy. But usually I never, with a few exceptions, like of course, like but usually for like silver and gold medals, it's usually like the completion time needs to be faster, and friendlies lost or something. But most of the time it's only like one easy thing. So yeah, I think that does that for this episode. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.